What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Or welcome if it's your first time here. It's been about a week since my last video upload. It's been a rough week. I had a tooth extracted and there's a lot of swelling. The root had actually grown up into the sinus cavity. They take all that out and it was rough, and there's a lot of swelling. Couldn't talk, couldn't eat, lots of pain for the last week. It's still hurting today, actually. However, it's a lot better today. So hopefully I'm on the mend and can start getting videos produced pretty much every day like I was before, or at least every other day. I plan on getting another video put out this afternoon. I got a lot of things to do today. I'm going to try to get done because I've, quite frankly, gotten behind on pretty much everything because I've been laid up for this past week trying to heal up from this horrible tooth extraction. However, it had to be done because the tooth had broken off, and that's not good for your health. And if something happened, you couldn't get to the dentist, you're going to be in a world of hurt. So if you have any tooth issues, any dental issues you need taken care of, get that done now to get that over with. Anyway, I decided to make this quick video here this morning to talk about something I think everyone should be stocking up on and the reasons why. Preppers, stock up on ammunition. Most of you already have done this already. However, you might want to get some extra. You might want to get some more, put some more resources towards this, because I think in the very near future, the price of ammunition, especially military calibers like 5.56 or 223, 308, 9mm, 45 ACP are going to go through the roof and become very difficult to actually find, because we all see what's going on right now with Russia, Ukraine, NATO. It's going to spread out into a wider war. They're all getting ready. They're placing their forces in different locations. They're getting ready for this wider war. They know what's coming. United States and NATO has planned this for a long time. They used Ukraine to try to weaken Russia. Instead, all it's done is weaken the United States and NATO, actually, in my opinion. However, the plan was, in my opinion, to use Ukraine to weaken Russia as much as possible, to drag it out as long as possible, and then, when Russia's weakened, use the United States and NATO to have a direct war with Russia. And that is coming. You can see how they're positioning, the things that's being said, the things that's being done, and I think we are within weeks of all-out direct military conflict with Russia. NATO, the United States, the globalists, the deep state, they want Russia under control. They want to be in control of Russia. They want the resources. They want rid of Putin, and that's the goal from the start. And they're going to keep pushing forward to that goal. If you've been watching what's going on, we can see that, Ukraine has pretty much been decimated. Russia has kicked the crap out of Ukraine no matter what the mainstream media tries to say. It's propaganda, it's lies to make you think that Russia's weaker, Ukraine is winning, everything is going great, to justify, all the spending, all the weapons going to Ukraine. But the whole purpose was to use Ukraine to weaken Russia for this next phase of the attack on Russia, to destroy Russia and to bring Russia down and to get rid of Putin. So, when we break out into this direct war, kinetic warfare with Russia and NATO, all hell's going to break loose. Supply chain is going to be decimated, in my opinion, around the world, because other players are going to get involved. It's going to be World War III. That's the way things work. It's like a domino effect. This domino falls, the next one falls, the next one falls. Next thing you know, you're in all-out World War III. So, all of the manufacturing of ammunition, magazines, things like that for these military weapons are going to be going straight to the military. It's going to be going straight to full production, especially of ammunition. It's going to be going towards the military. If you can find that here, it's going to cost 4 times more than what it is now if you can find the ammunition, in my opinion. Supplies are going to be very limited. So stock up now if you can. Buy as many rounds now if you can. It's going to go up in value. And I think right now ammunition is going to be a better value than gold and silver, especially, the military calibers. 5.56, 223, which is pretty much the same thing. 5.56 has a little bit more pressure. However, you can use both in the Mini 14, Ruger Mini 14, and in the AR-15 platforms. 9mm, 308, 45 ACP, but especially that 5.56 and 223. If you don't have enough, if you want to have more, if you want to buy it as an investment, I would investigate that now. Not financial advice, just common sense advice, because it's obvious what's going to happen. And when World War III breaks out, all the manufacturing is going to be for military usage and production. So, if you are here and you are trying to buy ammunition, and all that's being made and shipped to the military, it's going to be more difficult to find, and the price is going to go way, way up. If you already have enough for yourself and you have thousands of rounds put back, you're in a great position. It's going to increase in value. But if you want to just invest in that for investment purposes, like people invest in gold and silver, lead and brass, primers, powder is something else to invest in. And I think ammunition is already ready to go. It's going to increase in price probably 4 or 5, maybe even 10 times if you can find that. So stock up on ammunition and magazines. If you use AR-15s, stock up on AR-15 magazines. They want to ban these all the time, these full capacity magazines, and the manufacturing is going to be going to the military. So if you don't have enough, if you need some more, go buy some more, because they're not going to be any cheaper, in my opinion, than they are right now. And I think in a few weeks, when World War III most likely breaks out, I don't know for certain, but the West looking and the way everything is being moved around, the way they're talking, they're getting ready for all that World War III to bring down Russia. NATO, United States, or each state want to bring down Russia. And like I said, Ukraine, this whole war in Ukraine, I don't think it's ever meant to be won. They was probably hoping that Ukraine could win, but deep down in all the research they did and their intelligence told them that Ukraine wasn't going to win, in my opinion. So they just used Ukraine to try to weaken Russia as much as possible to get ready for this assault from the United States and NATO. And it's going to break out into World War III. All the production is going to be going into military production, especially as far of ammunition, magazines, spare parts for those military weapons. So if you have those, stock up on ammunition, magazines, spare parts for those, but especially the ammunition. If you agree with the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Don't think in the comments below. And also go here to my website at mdcreekmore.com and go here to the sidebar if you're on a desktop. If you're on mobile, just scroll down and put in your email address here and subscribe to me on Substack. That way, if something happens to the YouTube channel, I get taken down, I can just send you an email to let you know where I'm at, what's going on. And I also send out, I'm starting to do this again. I did this in the past. However, I got strapped for time and it became difficult to get everything done. I took on too much at once, what it was, guys. But I put out 10 things worth sharing this week every Friday. I was doing that before. I'm going to start doing that again. So sign up here to your email, and then every Friday I'll send you my 10 things I think are worth sharing. It could be news things, could be different articles, important topics, and a bullet point list of 10 things worth sharing this week. Like I said, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And Creekmore, I'm out here, and I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully.